They like to say that we Palestinians are terrorists. We're not terrorists.
The Palestinian people, as they call them terrorists, they're not terrorists.
Stay strong. Inshallah, one day will come where the Israeli dogs will go on their feet and kiss our feet.
Diogo here reporting for Sputnik News. We're here at the Palestine rally in Sydney. The guys, as you can see, there's heavy police presence all around. The police have been given a special task force called Task Force Shelter, and that's why you see a lot of officers. We've got a lot of flags around, we've got a lot of speakers. This has been given the go-ahead, but the march has not. We'll see what happens today. Stay tuned.
What's happening in Palestine is disgusting. What's happening in Israel is also bad, but we need to support the Palestinian people because of what's been happening for the past few decades. And that's what we're out here to show, that we're not terrorists, we're just here for human rights.
Don't be brainwashed by the media. We know about propaganda, we know about these things, but be informed, speak to somebody who, is from the country so that are not naive and not, just following blindly.
I hope the government can see we're actually not looking for any trouble, we're just looking for awareness. We want them to recognise our right, we want them to see that our side of the story, like we're being affected by the Israelis, and it's not Hamas only hit them once, and that was a retaliation of 75 years of terror and being locked in barricaded into a small little land.
We can feel Gaza, what's going on at the moment, especially because South Lebanon is getting attacked as well by the Israel. And just to spread the word that Israel is the terrorist and causing all the damage to the world.
They are hypocritical. They are hypocritical and they have these double standards. They are okay when Palestinians are murdered, Palestinian babies in Gaza are murdered, and all they care about is Israel, Israel, Israel. What about the Palestinians? What about the Palestinians? They've been suffering for too long, for far too long and too immensely. And that's why we're here. I'm here against the occupation.
I think it's very good to be able to express human freedom. I don't like the way that on the news, like they portray the news, they make it very biased, and the propaganda that they show, it's brainwashing everyone to believing that we're the enemies instead of the victims. And yeah, I just like how we can show our freedom today.
Did you think that there was a speaker and she said that there were people doing racist things?
I have to be honest here, I've just about had it with some of the people in the crowd today. I cannot believe that I am here to say that if you are saying anything racist, get out of here!
Did you see that at all?
No, I didn't see it.
All right, so the protest is now finished. Everyone looks like they're dispersing peacefully. There's no issues at all that's happened so far. And so far it looks really good. A lot of families here and a lot of friendly people from all walks of life. So usually now's when police do try and step in. Let's see what happened. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But we'll keep you updated. What's your message to everyone around the world that's currently watching this conflict unfold in Gaza?
Well, I want all the people around the world to know that what happened in Gaza, this is unfair. What happened in Palestine, this is unfair. This has not happened now. This has happened from 76 years ago. I'm Lebanese, my wife Palestinian. My wife, she doesn't know her family in Palestine. This is not fair. I want to tell the whole world, the Palestinian people, as they call them terrorists, they're not terrorists. The Palestinian people, they are people who want their land back. It's not fair for the Zionists to take the land and kick the Palestinian out. We're not against the Jew. The Jew, it's a beautiful religion. We are Christian and the Muslim. We're all together. We want to live in peace without fight, without any problem.
We are for international workers' action to defend Palestine. Workers can stop arms shipments to Israel, in Italy and elsewhere. In Europe, they can surround US bases.
Yeah.
And this is the power. We don't have any faith in the United Nations or in other Arab governments to defend the Palestinians. We think workers everywhere, including inside Israel, have have an interest to defend Palestine.
So you say workers. Is workers? Do you mean socialism? Is workers a new way of saying a socialist?
Well, the working class, which makes all the wealth in society, should run society. They're socialists. Yeah, communist.
Communist.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
What brings the Communist Party here?
I mean, the Communist Party is always going to stand on the side of the oppressed peoples, you know. We're there for the working class people of Palestine as well. Yeah, it's very much in our interest to stand with the international community on great injustices.
Do you agree with the police's decision to not allow the march to continue?
No, it's total bullshit, you know. We have democratic rights in this country and they're always questioned by the police. And we have to stand up, we have to march these streets for any sort of issue that comes on, whether it be a working class issue, whether it be about international solidarity, any injustice along the working class people of the world needs to be confronted.
A people's uprising, a people's revolt, a second Arab Spring in the Middle East if we want Palestinian liberation. Because even the Arab ruling class is in bed with Israeli ruling class. You have Israel and Saudi Arabia working together for military intelligence operations. So even the Arab ruling class cannot be trusted to liberate the Palestinian people. Only the Palestinian people themselves and other working class people within the region working together, working in solidarity, can achieve that liberation. It's our job as socialist workers to join that struggle and to support the international struggle for liberation for all oppressed peoples, not just Palestinian peoples.
And that's why you guys are getting the signatures today?
Yeah, so our signatures today are to end Australian support for Israeli aggression, calling out on our government, calling Prime Minister Albanese, who has made abhorrent comments talking about Israel's rights to defend itself without even a mention of the genocidal rhetoric of the Israeli Defense Minister and Prime Minister, of all the Israeli far right, basically trying to set the grounds for ethnic cleansing. Not a word for the war crimes of white phosphorus use, of bombing civilian areas, claiming that they're calling for evacuation, then bombing the escape routes themselves. Not to mention how ridiculous even calling for the evacuation is to start with in this tiny open-air prison of 2.2 million people. So we're here calling on the Australian government to condemn Israel's bombing of Gaza and military operations in the West Bank, reverse its support for Israel's occupation and apartheid policies in all international bodies such as the UN, and suspend all economic, cultural, diplomatic and military ties with Israeli state until it offers justice and equal rights to Palestinians. We're heavily involved with the supplying of military intelligence to Israeli bombings. Pine Gap is involved heavily in how we direct missiles into Gaza itself. The Australian government is directly complicit in the deaths of Gazan children. And I think that's why it's important that we show up and show support right now.
What brings you here today?
I'm here to support the Palestinians in Palestine, not Israel. They're suffering a lot. They've been suffering for the past 75 years. God knows if this has been going on for long or anything, but I'm here to support, for them to have a voice, for them to be heard, Stand with my brothers and sisters.
Do you agree with the police's decision to stop the march from going ahead?
No, fuck the police, Kaz.
They're right behind you, Bro.
Fuck the police. What's they gonna do, man? Fuck them. They can't do shit. Nothing's gonna stop me, inshallah. If God is with me, no one is stopping me, inshallah. Inshallah. Allahu Akbar, boys. Allahu Akbar. Thank you.
And any last message you want to say?
To all my brothers and sisters in Palestine, stay strong. Inshallah, one day will come where these Israeli dogs will go on their feet and kiss our feet. But inshallah, one day.
Thank you for the interview, bro.
No worries. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Can you not publish that interview?
What?
Can you not publish that interview?
Why not?
Because I'm Muslim too.
Okay.
But people like him are just not really helping the cause. We Muslims don't talk like that.
Okay.
We don't say F the police. We have respect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I get the opportunity, I'd love to talk to him because he needs to be raised a little bit better. Muslims, the religion of Islam is good, it's kind, and obviously the media loves to talk to boys like him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interviewing me right now?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's perfect because we just came from that interview and we're coming straight to this one and we won't cut. So we'll just keep on going. So it's two different sides.
Right, but I just want to say, it is a religion of peace, although the media likes to, show another side of it. They shouldn't call Palestinians or any Muslims terrorists. It's not exclusive to the Islamic faith. Do you know what I'm saying? So we are people who have respect. Obviously, this is a very complicated issue. I do stand with the Palestinians. You're free, I'm free. We can't understand what it's like to be suppressed and oppressed for 75 years, you know, in 2023. But we don't believe in effing the police, and we don't believe in anyone kissing our feet, because we respect God, and He's the only one that we bow down to.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
All right, and this concludes our video for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video out, clip it out, and share it on all platforms. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next report.